Hey guys, let's get more news from Dallas Cowboys, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Micah Parsons opens up on Cowboys road play in 2023. Coming into Week 16's showdown with the Miami Dolphins at Hard Rock Stadium, the Dallas Cowboys actually have a losing record on the road, 3-4, despite being 10-4 on the season thus far. The Cowboys have been virtually unstoppable when they play at home at AT&T Stadium, with the team sporting the best home record in the league at 7-0. Obviously, with the start of the NFL playoffs only a few weeks away, the Cowboys need to play better on the road, or it could be another early exit in the postseason for America's team. On Sunday, the Cowboys will face one of their toughest tests of the season on the road against Tua Tagovailoa and company, who are also dominant at home, losing only one game in Miami up to this point. Ahead of the matchup with the Dolphins, superstar linebacker Micah Parsons spoke to the media and explained how the team can play better on the road moving forward, according to John Machota of The Athletic. As Parsons points out, it's all about the mindset of the Cowboys when they are away from their comfortable surroundings in Arlington, Texas, at AT&T Stadium. Along with this matchup in Miami being a potential Super Bowl preview, the Cowboys will need to make a statement after falling flat on the road to the Buffalo Bills last week, where they couldn't stop the run. The Dolphins will pose a significant threat in the run game with Raheem Mostert, as well as in the passing game with Tagovailoa having Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle at his disposal downfield. The significance of this achievement becomes even more profound when we consider that Reggie White accomplished this extraordinary feat during his initial 3 seasons from 1985 to 1987. An era before the NFL even began officially tracking sacks in 1982. White's legacy as an elite pass rusher, sitting at second place on the all-time sack leaderboard with a staggering 198 sacks, only serves to magnify Parsons' accomplishment. But Parsons' impact extends beyond the sack numbers. His relentless pursuit of perfection is evident in his game, as he consistently dominates the opposition with an unmatched level of intensity. Week after week, he has led the NFL with an astonishing 78 quarterback pressures, showcasing his ability to disrupt defensive lines and impose his will upon the game. CeeDee Lamb on Dolphins, Cowboys road struggles. It was an embarrassing loss for the Dallas Cowboys in Week 15 at the hands of the Buffalo Bills, and things won't get any easier with their next AFC East opponent. This week, they'll head to South Florida to visit the Miami Dolphins, and CeeDee Lamb understands as well as anyone what challenges this trip presents. "A lot of playmakers, a lot of speed," said Lamb on Thursday. "We have speed, they have track runners. Very excited. Looking forward to it." It's no secret the Dolphins are turbocharged on offense, but while that's what headlines their roster, e.g., Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle and Devon Achane, the defense is quietly a problem as well. When Lamb takes the field in Miami, he'll likely get a heavy dose of former All-Pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey. "Jalen has been doing it for a while," Lamb said. "He has had plenty of success. Coming in, it should be very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. We should get a lot of reps together." It's paramount that Lamb, with the aid of quarterback Dak Prescott, delivers a big day for the Cowboys offense, along with others like Jake Ferguson, Brandon Cooks, and others. Their woes on the road are now well documented, and it's one of the few items they've yet to check off of the task list of narratives that has attached itself to them in 2023. "I feel like just knowing who you are as a team, knowing your identity and staying true to it," said Lamb of how the Cowboys can overcome their struggles in away games. "I know some things happen along the road in the journey, but it's all about bouncing, recovering and responding the right way. Finding an answer, the answer is going out there and winning on the road. That's the answer. To be who we are and what we want to accomplish, we have to start one play at a time, one quarter at a time and one drive at a time. Taking care of our responsibilities, protecting one another, and being explosive." Thanks to the Seattle Seahawks handing the Philadelphia Eagles a third consecutive loss, both the Eagles and Cowboys sit at 10-4 on the season heading into this coming weekend, and with both the NFC East throne and one of the top seeds in the NFC still up for grabs. "Obviously this game has a lot of things riding on it," said the All-Pro wideout. "We understand that. We know that. For us, being the players and the ones that's going out and having to do that, we have to basically take a step backward and look and realize the position that we're in, and everything that we wanted at the beginning of the season is still in front of us. This is definitely a playoff type of game. We wouldn't rather another position than this, because we don't want walk-offs going into the playoffs, and then go to the playoffs and get in and out. I feel like this is a test for us, and it's all on how we respond. This is a team that, under head coach Mike McCarthy, has not suffered a 2-game losing streak since November of the 2021 season. They'll need to keep that streak alive in Week 16, especially given what happened in Week 15. Don't expect the Dolphins to make it easy, though. Dallas Cowboys linked to $8 million veteran quarterback. To draft a QB or not to draft a QB is the main question of the Dallas Cowboys' impending offseason, but adding a veteran backup via free agency is a possible outcome regardless of the team's decision. ESPN's Bill Barnwell on Thursday, December 21, suggested that Jacoby Brissett of the Washington Commanders will be the best option for the Dallas Cowboys if they decide to supplement their quarterback room this offseason. It's possible the Dallas Cowboys could add a new backup to mentor a rookie or provide an upper floor, but they wouldn't be in the market for a significant veteran addition to begin with. Brissett has been a journeyman since entering the NFL, playing for 5 teams over his 8-year professional career. Despite this, the 31-year-old quarterback has been a starter more often than a backup. Brissett played 78 games for the New England Patriots, Colts, Miami Dolphins, Cleveland Browns, and Commanders, starting 48 of those contests. Brissett has completed 61.2% of his 1,587 career pass attempts for 10,474 yards, 50 touchdowns, and 23 interceptions. He also ran the football 229 times for 905 yards and 15 touchdowns, according to Pro Football Reference. Washington signed Brissett to a 1-year, $8 million contract in March after a 4-7 run as the Browns starter in 2022. Brissett makes sense as Fields' backup, even despite the presence of undrafted rookie Tyson Bagent in the cast. However, Brissett makes even more sense as a fallback option if the Bears decide to draft a quarterback in 2024, which Barnwell predicted Thursday they will do. Chicago owns the Carolina Panthers' top overall pick via a trade earlier this year, who is currently the number 1 selection, per Tankathon. And you fan, what do you think of the Jacoby Brissett situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.